everyone, I'm Roxy, and if you're new to my channel, I'm so happy to have you here, and if you've always been here, then welcome back. So I am doing a different type of video today. I am going to be sharing with you my major, most ridiculous, insane money mistakes that I made in my 20s so that you wouldn't have to do the same nonsense and you can have some coin and, you know, just not be dumb like me, okay? Don't be dumb like me in this video. So mistake number one, and the dumbest thing that you can do, is spend your money on a guy. And when I say your money, I mean like all of your money on a guy. So it was crazy because at that time in my life, my ex was known to be the well-off one. Like, he had the fancy car, he had the big house, the pool, like, you know, everything. So what people thought at the time was that he was the one who was paying for stuff. He was the one doing the most in a relationship, and that was absolutely not true at all. I was the one who was actually paying for everything at the time. No one knew this. Like I said, I was with this person for 7 years. So for the first like 5 years of the relationship, I was the one who was buying all the fancy dinners, taking him on trips, doing everything for him. The reason why I had so much money to spend in the first place was because I had a scholarship and they gave you money every single month, and I just spent it all on this one dumb guy who was cheating on me for the entire time. Looking back now, I wish I could slap that out of myself. I was like, obviously, like my first real love. I was head over heels with him, and I don't know why I felt like if I had to do stuff like that, but I literally did, and it was the dumbest literal shit I have ever done in my life. I would buy him really expensive gifts. I bought him like a $400 Beats by Dre headphones, like the newest one that came out at that time. One time he maxed out his credit card and the bank took all of his money. What did I do for his birthday? I gave him $2,000 in cash. Girl, why? Let me tell you what happened. We broke up like 2 months after. And if I did not go crazy and spend so much money on him, by the time I left university, I would have had like thousands and thousands of dollars saved. But instead, I barely had anything because I spent it all on him, which was just, like I said, I'm telling you guys these things so you wouldn't make the dumb mistake that I made. When you're in your 20s, it is the time to save your freaking money. Don't be spending it on a guy. Like, if you are not married and if he did not put a ring on it, do not be spending your hard-earned savings on him. Any bit of money that you have, please freaking save your money and don't be spending it on a guy. You are gonna regret it so much, especially if he ends up cheating on you or you'll end up breaking up. Don't be me in my 20s and be spending all of your money on a guy. You literally, like I said, will regret this. Like, I talk to my friend all the time and I'm just like, oh my god, I really was dumb. Like, don't be dummy. Another major money mistake that I made really early in my 20s was just buying every single thing that was on trend and that what YouTubers and Instagrammers would post and promote. I would have like all of the naked palettes. Did I need like 5 naked palettes? No. Back then I would buy all of the naked palettes, all of the NYX soft matte lipsticks. I would buy every single thing that came out that was on and trendy and that was everybody was recommending, and I actually had to unfollow a good couple of fashion bloggers because every single time I watched their stories, it was so exhausting being continuously bombarded with like swipe up to buy this and swipe up to buy this like every single day. And the truth is, you don't need all of those products at all, and being continuously bombarded with consumerism where everybody was just like, yeah, buy this, buy this, buy this, it was really off-putting to me. But I did buy tons of stupid things that I actually did not need at all. Sometimes you literally need to press a pause and like really take into account like all the things that you want in your life. Like, do you want 50 something makeup palettes? If you're not a makeup artist, I would buy like all of Gymshark stuff. Yes, I love Gymshark, but I didn't need to buy something every single time it had a launch. Like, I just felt like if I had to, and that was just really dumb. You don't need a million things in life to be happy, and I felt like if that is what I needed, like I needed to have like all of these material things. Now I know what I really like. I'm confident in like my makeup style, I'm confident in the clothes that I like, and I'm confident in, you know, actually wanting to be living a more minimalist life rather than just spending money randomly on things that are trendy in the moment. You literally are going to regret it. Like I said, Lindas, don't be me. By the way, PSA, sorry for touching my hair a million times. It is just so new having short hair and filming with it. But for my entire YouTube life, like I had freaking long hair, and now I don't know, like this is, I don't know how to feel. Anyway, back to my major money mistakes I made. My third mistake is spending tons of money on food. Where do your money go? Most of the times you're eating it. Literally, you're eating your money, and I have news for you. You don't literally have to buy out 10 times a week. What was wrong with me? Again, this had to do when I was in school and I would buy these really fancy meals and always dine out with my ex, and I was the one obviously paying the bills, and it was just so insane because a lot of money goes into food, and that is something that you should really look at if you're wondering where your money is going. Try to take a record of how much times you buy out and the amount of money that you spend every time you buy food out, and you literally will understand. You'll be like, okay, no, now I know where my money is going. That Starbucks money and that Big Mac, and God alone knows that sushi literally adds up. There's so much other things that you could be spending your money on rather than food. Every time I think I want to buy a really expensive meal, I'm like, okay, wait, I can spend that money in so much better ways. But like I said, keep a record of the amount of money that you spend, and it literally will be the biggest wake-up call of life. The next thing that you should look at is subscriptions. So sometimes you take all these free trials for like apps and just whatever else you take free trials for, and because you don't remember to cancel it before the free trial is up, you have to pay, and you literally can lose track of the amount of free trials of things that you have and how much subscriptions that you have, and then you realize that every little bit adds up. For instance, if you have like a workout subscription app and you're only using it like twice a month and you're paying every single month, you're literally not even getting your money's worth if you are doing stuff like that. All of that free trial stuff converts into money. Like that ish adds up. So you should literally go through all of your subscriptions and see where your money is going, because chances are you are not going to be using half of those subscriptions, and it is so easy, like I said, to lose track of it. Another mistake I made when I now started working like my first job, I did not have a specific savings account. All of it went into my account that was linked to my debit card. So it was very easy for me to spend lots of money for no reason because I just had it linked to the account that my salary was going to, and that is a huge mistake that you need to correct. If that is happening to you right now, you literally need to have a second account for your savings, and you need to take a good chunk of your salary and put it into your savings account that is not linked to a debit card or a credit card or anything like that, so that way you are less likely to touch that money. A good amount of money I wasted because I did not do this. You can literally blow through your salary in 1 month. You don't want to be in that kind of situation because you literally will not have any savings for when you actually need it. My last money mistake is that I was a super emotional shopper, and I would impulse buy whenever I needed to feel that rush of adrenaline. Whenever I needed a high, I would literally impulse an emotional shop, which is very freaking dangerous because you literally get off because you have that rush, like that good happy feeling, which is so temporary. It is not lasting at all, and you will have some regrets after you spend hundreds of dollars on things that you absolutely don't need, and it's not going to make you happy at the end of the day. 90% of the times that you emotional or impulse buy, you don't even need the items, you just need it to fulfill that temporary satisfaction that makes you believe that you're happy when you're literally miserable. My huge tip for that is to find something else to do. Like find something else that is positive to give you that rush that you need, maybe like working out, talking to a friend. One thing that I do when I feel tempted like this, like I would go on Amazon and I would put like a million things in my cart, but I would never check out. I would like always visit my cart and like take things out, and most of the times I basically have nothing in my cart because I really truly didn't need anything. And this is what I do with clothes as well. Like whenever I feel to like shop crazy for clothes that I really don't need, I go ahead and just add it to my cart, and then I just, you know, leave it as is, and then I realize I really didn't need all of these things. So that's how I save money instead of impulse buying. Spending money and just wasting money is not a good feeling at all. At the end of the month when you check your bank account and you have a little money in it and you're not sure where it went, is not a good feeling at all. Okay, so those were my major money mistakes that I made in my early 20s. Please do not be like me and don't do that kind of stuff because you are going to regret it. And now looking back on all of the mistakes that I made, it is just such a hard lesson to learn because I could have been so much more financially stable at this point in my life if I literally did not spend all my money on a cheese and guy, if I didn't blow my money off on expensive meals that was just for no reason at all, for emotional shopping, for not having a correct savings account, like so many things. So I hope that you guys learned from it. Let me know if you made any major money mistakes. I am dying to know. I hope that you guys learned from this as well. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because It is free. Let me just say it is free. And I have so much amazing content that I cannot wait to share with you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.